What up? Yo, what's up? It's JoJo Beans.
Zombie apocalypse.
Recently, CD Projekt Red has been under fire just simply due to the fact that, I don't know, they released one of the most broken games of the year. I mean, yes, this is probably not worse than Fallout 77, but in the grand scheme of things, this is definitely up there in the top 5, probably worst launches of all times. It's got to be in the top 10. This is not a top 10 channel. Or is it? Anyway, so getting back to the point of the story of today, literally probably a couple of hours ago, actually literally exactly 2 hours ago, we've actually just got word. This actually source comes from this actual source comes from Kotaku. It's official, folks. PlayStation said no. It was like Gandalf. Thou shall not sell your game on my channel. I don't know. But at the same time, what essentially Sony has done is made it so you cannot buy the game anymore. So actually, as of 8 o'clock today, or a little bit earlier today, Sony released a press release essentially stating that Cyberpunk 2077 will be pulled from, or has been pulled from, PlayStation stores. Of course, obviously, the beautiful part about this is buyers can get a refund. I think this is phenomenal. It's phenomenal for the gamers. Little gamer fist right there. It's not little, but it's a gamer fist. Gamers. Anyway, essentially, what Sony has said is that enough is enough. Now, whether or not this has something to do with what CD Projekt Red recently announced in regards to, hey, go talk to Sony. Sony's got the money. Anyway, Sony's actually probably clapped back a little bit on this. Possibly. It's very possible that Sony has actually clapped back in an effort to sort of rectify this situation. Personally, I believe this has a lot to do with finances, and just from the general fact that Sony's probably been getting a lot of threats, legal threats, stating the game is unplayable. If you go online and just look at the state of the game is 100,000% unplayable. It's not. It looks like a PS2 game at times. The frame rate drops to ridiculously low levels. The actual graphics don't even load in most cases. And of course, a lot of this is on the base PS4 and the base Xbox. God, we're just such a first world country, just call systems base system. This is the base system. Anyway, when it boils down to it, CD Projekt Red, in many cases, probably deceived a lot of people just due to the fact that some of the recent press releases stated that they were in the process of fixing the game, and the large gist of it is that CD Projekt Red made a statement that alluded to the fact that they may have released the game knowing it had those bugs and didn't do anything about it. Yeah. A short statement posted on the PlayStation website reads, SIE, aka Sony Interactive Entertainment, strives to ensure a high level of customer satisfaction. Therefore, we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased Cyberpunk 2077 via PlayStation Store. SIE will also be removing Cyberpunk 2077 from PlayStation Store until further notice. Once we have confirmed you have purchased Cyberpunk 2077 via PlayStation Store, we will begin processing your refund. Please note that completion of the refund may vary based on your payment method and financial institution. Obviously, if you paid with a credit card, they give you back to you that way. Don't get all upset about that. That is actually phenomenal news. I mean, that's one of those, the gamers have spoken and the gamers have actually gotten what they wanted. This has been a year of that. This has been a weird year of like the gamers have gotten what they wanted. I mean, look at Sonic. You remember how the year started? I know it feels like 50 years ago when the world was still open. Remember a time? Remember the time the world was opened? Do you remember? Yes, young lad. I do remember such times. They were wonderful times. Beautiful. And full of life. But anyway, I digress. This is great news for gamers. The fact of the matter is that Cyberpunk 2077 was clearly a dish that was not left in the oven to cook. It was taken out too fast, and everybody got salmonella and probably pink eye, and some of us really got sick. And considering that there's a pandemic, we're all sick of being sick. Okay? So at the end of the day, I think this is phenomenal. I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see something from Xbox or Microsoft. I wouldn't be totally shocked if Microsoft doesn't do something about this. I mean, it's honestly good faith if Microsoft does. I mean, they don't have to. And I believe that this is really boiling down to legal issues. Microsoft really should do something. I mean, at the end of the day, they could be facing legal situations as well. Now, this could be personal. Again, Cyberpunk CD Projekt Red, that is, actually called out Sony, stating that Sony is who you need to talk to if you want refunds. And then Sony immediately clapped back in a previous article and stated, no, we didn't approve that. And honestly, this is crazy news just based on the fact that Sony doesn't issue refunds. Like, that's just not what they do. They don't issue refunds. So because they don't issue refunds, this is unprecedented. You've never seen Sony just straight up refund a game. They didn't refund Fallout 27. What a game, folks. Fallout 2077. No, they didn't refund Fallout 76. I mean, they didn't do that. And Fallout 76 was a hot, steaming mess. Matter of fact, Fallout 76 was worse because at least under all the veils of vile poop that you find under the Cyberpunk 2077 mess, graphically or whatever you want to call that mess, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a game under there, and it's actually not a bad game. It's actually one of probably the better narrative games we've gotten in a long time. Narratively wise, it is fantastic. And yes, narrative is subjective, but it is something that you can generally put up with even if graphics are bad. But at the end of the day, if your game just doesn't work, don't release it. And I truly feel bad for the developers because I'm 100,000% confident that the developers did not wish for this to happen. The developers wanted a game to be released on time, and I'm almost 100,000% sure that the developers didn't want this to be their legacy. So, sorry, but unfortunately, this is something that needed to happen. The game shouldn't have been released. It really needed to cook. And my hope moving forward is that there is some sort of traction done. I understand that Cyberpunk said, we're going to get this done by February. Maybe this lights a fire under them to get it done faster. Maybe we'll see it done faster. I mean, the cruel irony or part about that is just down to the fact that if it does get done faster, that means that they could have moved faster along. And now we have another question, which is, was CD Projekt Red just taking extra time because they were? At this point, I wouldn't want to be CD Projekt Red. I just hope that the developers can still fix this game. It can be re-released because I truly think under the mess that is Cyber 2077, there is something under there that is special from a narrative standpoint, and I do hope that that game gets an opportunity to shine. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That being said, thanks for watching. So that's going to be it. If you haven't already, go to the website, go to PlayStation Store. You can go on PC or you can go on to the PlayStation Store on your PlayStation. Go to the actual page for Cyberpunk 2077. Right now, the refund is listed as well as this particular quote that I just read. So you can go on there and actually request a refund if you want. So, yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, folks, on PlayStation is dead. And it's looking like it's probably going to be like that for the other one. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications. And, of course, go ahead and give that button a thumbs up or thumbs down, however you felt about this video. If you didn't like it, hey, I'm it is what it is. But if you did like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Stay good.